Hey everyone, welcome to Atlas Gaming. Please like and subscribe. I release content every day. We're playing The Witcher 3 because this is like one of the best games ever made. This was released in 2015, but it's still 40 bucks on Steam. And when it does go on sale, it goes down to $12. I would suggest going for the Game of the Year, which is $50, and I suspect it will go down to 15 with the same ratio discount. So we're gonna play this. I'm just gonna kind of show this in case you haven't seen it. And I'm going to go over the expansion packs first. So this screen comes up when you start up the game for the first time after having the Hearts of Stone expansion. I just wanted to show, you can pause it here and read these, but this is how the expansion works. So fresh start, load a previously saved game, or Hearts of Stone only. You can read the descriptions. I think that they've done it pretty well. So it's just, it's extra content. There's more areas and missions and everything like that. So I just wanted to show this. Now we'll get back to it. Okay, and this is the Blood and Wine expansion. Same deal as Hearts of Stone, but yeah, I'll just let you read this. I don't think I need to go over it again, but it's the same kind of thing. I think that they've done this very well. You can see suggested level down here. And yeah, that's it. So pause if you need to read these. We're going to get back to it. Okay, so let's get into it. This game, I'm going to say just right off the bat, this is an adult game. This game was, without question, made for adults. Yes, there is some nudity, but it's not as graphic as a lot of the stuff you see on HBO. I'll say, I'll say it simply. You see tops, not bottoms. But here, hang on one second. This game. Resume. Okay. I don't even know where to begin. This game is such an amazing game that if you haven't heard of it, then I would be surprised. And you do play games often. This really gave a lot of credibility to the developer, CD Projekt Red, and then I think they kind of used up a lot of that credibility with their botched console release of Cyberpunk 2077. And so, it's a third person. Oh, whoops. So, I mean, you just go around, you have swords, and this is the kind of game it is, right? Good combat. There's a warg. I haven't played this in a long time. This isn't to watch me do well at it and win everything. This is just to look at how it plays. There are better dodging mechanics than what I am implementing. That's not the point. And so this game, again, it's old. It's an adult game. Very immersive story. You can go back here. You can see the mini-map. There are a bunch of things to loot here. But very immersive story. Choices matter. I remember playing this on my first playthrough, and there were some images that were, I don't want to say like disturbing as much as just impactful. There were situations in the game that were like very adult, and they evoked certain emotions in me, and I kind of had to sit on those emotions and think for a few days. It's pretty intense, to say the least. And so this game has over 400,000 reviews on Steam. And so, okay, that's enough of that. I'm sure you've seen games like this before, third-person melee combat. So you have, you have two different swords. One is silver, one is steel. The silver one is for creatures that are only susceptible to silver, and the steel one is just for regular creatures. You can see our top left. We have health, experience. We have there are signs which are kind of like magic. Here, let's press tab, go to this, and so here are our signs, protective shields. And so I just cast it, and now I've got a little shield around us. And let's go to fire damage. So you can see fire damage. And we'll go to the menu here. So there are a lot of things in the menu. Um, there's a lot going on here. You can see just by how many menu options there are. There's a lot. There's a lot of content, a lot of immersion. I cannot stress that enough. I will say it again and again. There's so much immersion to this game. All these characters were so interesting to me that I have gone through and I've read all of these things as they came up. I think you will find that to be true for yourself too. And so here's a bestiary you can see. Just a bear, just a regular old bear. And then it tells you down here it's vulnerable against beast oil, so you can apply this to your weapon. And it's vulnerable against this sign. The signs are kind of like magic. It's like pseudo magic. And meditation, so you can just go through. It's just like any game, like Skyrim or an Elder Scrolls game where you just pass the time by meditating. And then based on the difficulty of your game, meditating will do different things for you. If you're on a hard difficulty, it does nothing. If you're on a normal or easy difficulty, you restore, health and things that your character uses. But so here's our character. We have 5 points to spend right now, but you can see there's combat, signs, alchemy, general. So let's take a look at general. So each piece of light armor increases critical hit. Excuse me, I had a tickle in my throat there. But so each piece of light armor increases critical hit damage by 25% and fast attack damage by 5%. And so, I mean, just these are, you can see they're general things, right? And so you have to, whenever you get something, let's get this. Acquire ability. Yep, just go ahead and do it. And then so you have to drag it over. And so you can only have that many, you can only use this many at a time. These are mutagens. Let's see. Where are our mutagens? Right here. So you can drag these over. And you get bonuses based on which mutagens you have. So we've got plus 50 vitality. Let's go here. Let's look at, so this is basic combat. There are a lot of things going on here. Very, very satisfying upgrades, I think. I'm not going to go over them all. That's not what we're doing here. But here are the different signs. And so you can see that these correlate to this. So this is like the quick use menu, but all the signs are here. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong... Okay, there we go. And so here are all the signs. You get upgrades to each sign, whichever one you want. So let's do Igni. So damage dealt by Igni also permanently weakens enemy armor. Permanently, which that's pretty big. That's a pretty big bonus in a game like this. So each effect scales with sign intensity up to maximum of 15. And so we'll just, acquire that one. Drag this over here. Oh, we can't. It's locked. We'll have to get rid of... Actually, let's just drag it right over there. There we go. And so now this is how you change kind of... It's not like your class, but it would be the equivalent. So this is how you change from combat to an alchemist to the magic user-ish, pseudo-magic user. And like that. This is how you change your playstyle. And so, let's see. What else can we do here? There's a lot. Actually, let's move away from this. Let's look at quests. So main quest, secondary quest, collect them all, multiple locations. So this is complete your collection of Gwent cards. That's this like legendary, absolutely epic, awesome game. It's the mini game that they have in here, and it's a collectible card game. And they actually, after this game was out for a while, this game, I mean Witcher 3, they turned Gwent into its own thing on Steam, which is it's awesome. It's good. It's appropriate because that was a very good game. So let's go here. Treasure hunt. Let's do this quest. Find, even though suggested level is 6, we're 2. Maybe we shouldn't do that one. Okay, and so you can see on the mini-map, it tells us where to go. And then, so really cool thing about this game is the horse. Watch, so you just press X, you'll whistle. Then you can see on the mini-map, our horse, Roach. Okay, can I use, there we go. So we just kind of go along here, we go to our quest. Hey, look, there's a guy with a quest. So we're going to get off, dismount, come talk to the merchant.
What happened? Monsters. Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
He's disappointed, but...
Was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked. Ran clear off the road. We hit a bump.
Okay, so I think you get the idea here. I would like to play, honestly. Fine, I'll do it. Yep, I'll find your box. I would like to play the cutscenes and everything, because usually I don't like to in these videos for the Steam sale, because I just want to give an idea of the gameplay. But I mean, I want to say for me personally, more than 50% of the value that I found in this game came from just the immersion, which I think comes from cutscenes and, you know, things like that. So that's why I want to play them, but I'll spare you the whole thing. And so we're just running down the path, but it's telling us to go over here. You can see on the mini-map, there's that arrow. Oh, wait, no, I'm totally doing this wrong. Hang on. Quests, we are going to go here, precious cargo. And you can now you can see on the map. I was totally... It's been a minute since I've played this. I did play the whole thing with the expansions, and it was great. If you can get the Game of the Year edition, I would do that. The expansions are very worth it. And so you kind of go through here, and you collect quests. I mean, you collect clues. Find a little box the merchant mentioned using your Witcher senses. So we right-click. And so you can see right here. So I'm right-clicking and holding, and this is part of being a Witcher.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Take everything, and then we're just going to use our Witcher senses to keep on going. You can see that the ring, or like the circle in the mini-map has changed. It's from where we were to where we are now. And those are bees. They're actively killing me. And so when you run up to enemies, it'll automatically pull out the right sword. Ow. Ow. Oh, that's... I'm almost dead. That's how quickly it happens. Get in there. Where's he going? Where are you going, dude? Okay, there we go. We're gonna press R, so you can see in the bottom left we have some things available to us. These are just the quick use items that I've equipped. So I just press R to eat the raw meat, and then we'll slowly regenerate health over time. And so we stumble upon the cart. And, whoops, that's not what I meant. Come on. There we go. And so we'll just examine it. You can see the difference between the quest things to examine and the things to loot. Like you examine them, interact by looting.
It's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. Carts riddled with arrows.
Yeah, we already did that. Whoops. So yeah, we'll look around like it says, and let's see, what can we find? We just kind of go around in this big yellow circle on the mini-map. Yeah, there we go. So it's red. Come over here and examine. So there are mods for this game.
Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Yeah, there are a lot of mods for this game. Huge community support. I think this is it's a cult classic. There's literally a cult following for this game. Ooh, locked strongbox.
Box he mentioned, splattered with blood, human blood.
The plot thickens. So we'll go back to this guy. And turn the quest in. Where is he? I thought he was right over there. Well, that's fine. Roach is right there. I'm just going to run it. Hoof it.
Oh,
And we'll let all this play.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better writer than you are a liar.
And so now we are going to pursue him. Takes a minute for loading here. I've got this game installed on an SSD. And I've got a GTX 970.
Go.
8 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, it's just I've got an average computer. And so this game runs well. But sometimes those loading screens, they're not instant. Takes a minute. So you can see in the bottom, there's our horse's stamina. You can upgrade that. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Gonna pull out the old sword. Steel weapon, you can see in the bottom right. It tells you what kind. And whack.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Gilmer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
You're free to go, but the medicine stays with me. Fine, go. Now let's just turn him in. 'Cause, you know, I don't really care right now. I'm just trying to
I'm taking you to the
progress the
Nilfgaardians.
dialogue.
You're a murderer, not a soldier.
And you're a traitor. There's a scaffold out there with your name on it.
Hey, soldier. Waiting on a late transport by any chance?
What? Yes. Corporal Lifnitz set out to command headquarters for medicine. He has yet to return, though he was due back several days ago.
Medicine's here, in this box. And this is a 3-in-1. Liar, thief, and your corporal's murderer.
Plow yourself, mutant.
Captain Peter will see to him. And you, Nordling, deserve our thanks. The medication will not save our men's lives, but
Guy's missing a few teeth.
ease their dying.
Okay, and so this, just to explain a little bit in case you were wondering or don't know about this game, so there's regional conflict, and it's kind of like you have the Nilfgaardians, they're over here, and then you have everybody else, basically. So that kind of explains what's going on here, this interaction. I don't want to get too much into that. You can read about that, you know, further if you want. This is just to promote the game. Look out for it during Steam sales. It was released in 2015, the base game, not Game of the Year edition. And that one is still $40 on Steam, but it goes on sale down to $12, which I think is a really good buy. And then if you want to one-up that, you can get the Game of the Year edition for $15, I think. That's speculation. I couldn't find the data on that, but applying the same percentage discount would bring the Game of the Year down to $15 during sales when it does go on sale. Like maybe the Steam Winter Sale coming up. I don't know. But yeah, put this on your wish list if you like what you see and you're interested. This is This is my favorite by far role-playing game that I've ever played in my entire life. And again, it's an adult game. There's nudity a little bit, tops not bottoms, remember, and a lot of graphic things, violence and scary things and psychologically disturbing things, and it's just it's a game for an adult, and I really appreciate that aspect of it. Not it. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. So anyway, thanks for watching Atlas Gaming. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. This has been The Witcher 3. This is our first look if you've never seen it before. I'll see you in the next one.